So guys, after downloading these templates, after download this template, you can add them to your database. You can add them to your database. Now we have it here. We can, after download this template, now you can add them to your Eclipse. For example, just go to import and then next select its import it as a folder or project in your PC. So, and then for example, the last one we downloaded is here, and then I can add it to my workplace, but here it's already added. This is actually the project. Here, if I add it, I cannot open it, but it's the project, but it's already having the same one project with same name. Project with same name is already imported, but in your side it will import because you don't have this project in your workplace. So guys, next, after finish, it will add it, and you will find something like this. So here we have, for example, two project. This is the first project and this is the second project. So let's explain this because you already know this, and we work already in the database. So guys, also the second thing here, you have the database. And then after you have to copy this and create the database as you learn in the first class, in the first exercise. So guys, this project actually it's already developing into categories package. So we have the first package here is just the main program, and the second thing is all the entities. We have here 3 entities based on the project itself, and here we have the surface, which is the methods that work in each entity. For example, we have all the methods related to the employee in employee service. All the methods related to the project, it's employee in project service, and so on. So here is the project, the entities. Here is the service. And the first one is the main program. So there is 3 files. So don't touch the second and the third one. While the first one you can use it, which is the main program. So here the main programs and the other methods, which is called the other. So here we have the main program here. You can just edit this side and see if you need any other methods. You can build them here, or you can use it as it. So guys, now as I mentioned, we have here the employees. You know how to use this employee and how to create it. If you want to use it and change just the name, you can change the name. You can immediately copy and then paste this project. For example, now we have employee 2. Let's say you want to change the name. This is the name. For example, I want to change it to Bok, and now we have this Bok. And you can change, for example, entity. This will be the Bok ID. So this is based on your database. Now you have, for example, as I say here, we have project employee. Yours, you have Bok, and you have customer, and you have library, and you have other entities. So you have to change the database or the entities to that database. So for example, now after you finish changing all the entity information, you can go to change now, or you create another or an surface for that entity. Surface which is include all the table, all the methods. For example, we say we have their employee, we have the employee. So here we have employee surface, and this employee surface including, for example, include some methods. For example, add employee. It's as we learn add employee, I just combine all the method or all the instruction related to add employee, which is just begin and then persist the data. After that, commit the data, and this is and return the employee after adding. So here the employee information it's added, and then remove the employee, update the employee, find the employee, and then get all employees. Also function it's needed in this, which is get all the employees, get all the employees, and then also delete the employees. So here guys, maybe later or maybe now I mentioned that when you delete the employees, so you have to delete the other related uh, record related to these employees. For example, this employees is already work in some, so but since this employee will not exist, so all its records should be deleted or based on the policy of your company, of the company. So next we go, this is, we know now, okay, this is the entities and this is the surface of the entities, and here is the main program. The main program, it's combine all the, we can say all the function requirement, all the function that's you have listed here, all the functions, not exactly all, but at least you list only the one you needed. So for example, we say the system should able to sign up. Okay, for example, in our project, we can say the system should able to add employee. The system should able to add employee. The system should able to delete employees. So we have to implement them. And this main program include that uh, functions. So let's run this, run it. I don't know, there is some errors, maybe. Yes, okay, because we add a project here, or we have to delete it, is better. So let's run it. We run this. Okay, we go to the input apps and then we run it. So guys, here if you see here, it's the employees and the operation of that employees, and then project and the operation of that project. And employee project, we have the third table, and then the operation of that employee project. For example, here in the employee we can add, which is, as I mentioned, is the functions, list of function. We can delete employee, we can find the employee, we can update the information. If you can be more specific what you have to update. For example, here we update the name, so you can say update the name, update the salary, and so on. Here list all the employees also is related to employee project, employee entity. The same goes to project, all the functions. And here also, since based on our project, okay, maybe can the main one of the function is that to add, to assign employee to project. We have many project and we have many employees. I want to assign this project a certain employees to project. So also we can remove employee from project. So also based on the requirement or based on the function of the project. And here we have some importing queries, which is one also in the reports, importing queries here. Right, this is, we can write here. Okay, the one we write it here, we have to write it in our project, So let's run this. Actually, to run this, either to write, for example, add employees, or you can write just number one. So here type the number of the functions. Okay, so or the name, so let's say add the employee. So first I have to add, is okay, the pointer can be anywhere. So first name is, for example, it's okay, Han and T, or Hando. Okay, this is the name. Okay, and then the salary, so we can now enter any salary. So now we add employee, we add one employee, and they told you employee Khan is added. So what else? Let's see now. Want to list all the employees. We click 5. So here is all the employees with new employees is already added. So what next? Let's see now if I want to uh, find the specific. So this is the guy, for example, or okay, number 7. Let's find employee. Okay, so I have to select 3. Okay, I want employee number 7. Okay, this is employee number 7. So, and the same thing is goes to the project. If I want to, for example, list all the project, for example, we have number 12. So here is all the project is okay. Something is repeated, but it's okay because I try many things. So here we have some important queries, okay, let's say, okay, I want list of employee and their project, means that I want the employee and the project, employee and the project. So I have to key in q1. So here list of employees, for example, now in project 1 I have this employee, in project 1 also I have this employee, in project 2 I have this employee, so and so on. And I can remove some employee from this, and something is also, it's some employees never work in any project, also I have these queries. So here it's the importing queries, and here is the all the employees or all the function related to the employee project, all the function related to the project, all the function related to employee. So guys, this is the project and how it should look like, and you can design, actually you can make it better than this. You can create your own interfaces that's able to key in and be more flexible and useful. What else, guys? Okay, now let's little bit go for to see how you can edit. So guys, here you can change the information, the display information like this. You want to change, for example, now you are working on book, so you can change here book and then add book, delete book, and so on. So now this is to the display, just because it's just print. So you come here, this is for adding employee. So now you change to book, so here you have to change to add book, and then you go to add book and change also here to add book. See how what things you need to change it to match your need. So guys, here maybe you can, from here you see all the methods that we implement. We implement add employee, find employee, delete employee, update employee. So most of the function is here. You just change the name and change some informations. List all the employee here also. You can change something about it. You can change, I mean, you can use it. Some function I don't add it. So let's see project. A project is already implemented. Some project, okay, some function is not implemented. Okay, find project. You see, actually we have, for example, now find employee, but I don't implement find project. So it's you can write this function. Delete project, also the same thing. You can delete the project. Same methods that you delete the employee. So in employee here, delete employee, we have to delete all the entire all the related record related to this employee before you delete the employee. So guys, I think that's all about the project. Your project, actually you can make the project using, as I mentioned, as this template using Jiba, or if you want to use JDBC is okay, also you can use JDBC. Okay guys, I wish you all the best.